K-pop Demon Hunters is an amazing film, and honestly, I didn't even like it at first. I didn't like it until my second rewatch, and honestly, it was the same way with Spider-Verse. I didn't like that until my second rewatch too. I don't know why I can't recognize Peak when I first watch it, but I mainly wanted to talk about what they could do possibly for a sequel. Like, it's so many unanswered questions and so many directions they could go. And, like, I know I'm not the only one who was begging for more when this movie ended. Like, I want more backstory. I want a lot of other things. And I'm just going to give, like, a few options of where I think they could go. I know I'm not the only one who thought this. Like, what if the Saja Boys were girls and they had a demon girl group instead? But honestly, I think they should do it for the sequel. It would be so funny, honestly. We already got a lot of love for the Saja Boys and Huntrix. We can share the love for another girl demon group. Well, it's not another one. Huntrix, well, technically, Rumi is enough rambling. I think this would be a good idea. Sprinkle in a little backstory about Rumi's dad because their leader, the demon's leader, is gone. And honestly, it might be someone above him. And it would be perfect if it was Rumi's dad. I can even add the fact that Rumi does not know how to use her demon powers, and if a new demon K-pop group shows up out of nowhere, possibly sent by her dad, she might just join them. Who knows? Saw how she was with Gina. I know she promised not to hide anything else from Mira and Zoe, but it's one way they could write it for it to make sense. Make one of the girls from the new group Rumi's sister. It's the only way that makes sense for her to hide it from Zoe and Mira. To me, at least. I know this kind of doesn't make sense, but think about it. Imagine if other hunters from around the world try to come to Korea to get Rumi. Like, imagine them getting stalked by people and they think it's crazy fans, but it turns out to be more hunters coming to Korea to find a massive demonic threat, and it turns out to be Rumi. I'm not gonna lie, it sounds weird, but like I could see that happening, and if you ask me, it kind of sounds like a good plot for the third movie, and we know we're getting a third movie. You see the records they've been breaking? We're getting a third movie. Those are my two basic plots of where I think it should or might go. If I come back in like 3 years and it actually happened, I would be so happy. But the writers are probably more advanced than me. Before I get into the little things I think they should add, I want to say something that I'm scared they might do. Is go cheap on us and make a shitty 2D animated series. Like, I feel like we get some of these every few years and they all suck, and some 3D animated sequel series too. Okay, so one thing they need to do is bring back my boy Jinu. Jinu. I can't ever say his name right. And we all know my girl Rumi misses her man because she wanna I think y'all all know what I'm trying to say. But I know the fans all want him back. I'm not too mad about him being gone now, but I can see potential for him in the future. The only way I can see him coming back is that only Rumi can communicate him through her sword or something like that, but I don't think that's likely. But it's a creative way to bring him back. Not gonna lie, I kind of procrastinated on this video, but I heard the best of news just now. Of course, the obvious that K-pop Demon Hunters 2 and 3 is basically confirmed right now. But a series, a live action, and possibly a play? I don't know how I feel about that one, but is in the works somewhat. Well, they're looking into it, but that basically means that they're most likely possibly going to do it. And that possibly goes back into what I was saying earlier about them possibly doing a 2D animated show just so it can come out quicker before the movie, because the movie's probably going to be coming out in 2028, like the sequel to this movie. In which, if they do go that way, I will support it if the story's good. Because last time I watched a sequel show to a movie that I liked, it was TMNT. Fuck, I can't speak. It was TMNT, Tales of the TMNT, and I hated it. Well, I couldn't get into it. I didn't like the beginning, at least. Okay, let's officially get into the little things I think should be in the second one or the third one or the sequels. Something that we need to end this trilogy. Firstly, we need more of Zoe and Mira's backstory. We mainly got Rumi's, and I know she's the main character, but we barely got any of Zoe and Mira's. We only got some backstory in the Golden music video. I do have a slight theory for Zoe. I think her mother is the third member of the Sunlight Sisters, the band that Celine, I think that was her name, and Rumi's mom was in. Or maybe even Mira's mom, who knows? Because, like, I don't want to know, how did these three girls meet? How did Celine recruit Zoe and Mira? And I feel like one of them have to be that woman's daughter. On another note, another thing that I think should be in the next one that I thought was going to be in the current movie is a rap battle featuring Zoe. I thought for the life of me, I was expecting a rap battle between Zoe and Baby Saja, and it never happened. But I think Zoe should be in a rap battle in this movie in some way, somehow. Another thing I wanted to add is them confronting Celine fully. Like, I think she didn't get enough repercussions from what she did. I actually had another theory about Celine possibly replacing the girls as the hunters because she feels salty. I don't know why, I just feel like it's something she would do. Like, that's just the vibe I get from her for some reason. Another thing, for some reason, I just want Rumi to explore the demon realm by herself somehow. Like, she somehow is able to go there by herself because, of course, Mira and Zoe can't go with her. Okay, one of the last things I want to talk about is that, does the fans know that they're demon hunters now? And if they don't, how? I know their fans are kind of dumb, like they should have been found out. And I still want to know, where did this plane land up in the beginning of the movie? Or literally touching this demon guy and he literally dies in front of them. And then they just go back into enjoying the song. Like, you literally felt him. How do you think he's CGI? Like, guys, you can't touch CGI. I want to think that they know that she's a demon because she is showing her patterns. But they could have lied and said, oh, that's just makeup. That's how we were going for the album cover. Why did I struggle with cover? Anyway, I could list things all day long about what I think should be added and things I want to be added and stuff like that and what other fans want in the movie, but it would take me 3 years to list what people want in the sequel. So I'm going to end it here. I most likely might make a part 2 after a third or second rewatch. I already watched the movie 7 times. Theories in the comments, or if you just want to chat about the movie in the comments. And if you haven't watched the movies for some reason, if you've seen this video, go watch the movie. I don't know why you watched this whole video without watching the actual movie. Go do that, please. One quick thing, if they do make a 2D animated series, it better be good. I just want it to be good. Netflix, you have a really bad track record of making really bad 2D animated series based on popular movies. Don't do it with this. You have something good here. Netflix, please.